time. Hmm. I love that. Oh. Whoa. Wow. Pull up the thing. Box cover. That crazy. I love this. Boop, ba-dum. No, that's just excellent work. That's just excellent composition. Whoa. I love how it's just like all the clocks and all the alarm clocks and all the bells and all the things colliding together. I love that. That's just a wonderful choice, and I feel like I'm getting the energy and the intention of the album, but I could be wrong. But I love it. That's so great. That's just excellent. I love it. I might have this on replay. This is too good.
10 years have gone behind you. No one told you when to run. You missed the starting gun.
Oh, wow. That was great. Oh my God. That was great. We're going to listen to Time again because it was so good. There's something to be said about collective disquiet that a lot of people feel in terms of just their lives and feeling like their lives are going by them. That's my first impression of the song, and I'm gonna go and listen to it again and listen to the lyrics. But it was making me smile because I feel like not enough people talk about things like this, and it needs to be spoken about. We need to talk about how, we're just like getting up every day to go to jobs for majority of the population, not everybody, but going to jobs we don't like, for things that we have no genuine interest or passion for. And we're being told we have to work until retirement before we could do the things we love. When he said, I'm back home again, It's just a very comforting song. There's some amount of catharsis there. Just acknowledging that frustration in such a beautiful way gives people an ability to have a release and to know that they're not alone. And I really appreciate the song. I want to listen to it again. This is perhaps one of my favorite songs. This is one of my favorite songs of all time. And perhaps they will like impress me with even more and then my list will change. But I'm honestly just very impressed by this. I'm impressed by the composition. I'm impressed by the immersion, the writing, the guitar that appeared halfway through was really impressive. Just a really good song. And now that we're going to listen to it again, I will share some of my other thoughts on each line. But wow.
And you, no one told you when to run. You missed the starting gun.
And I'm so sorry to stop the guitar, so we'll go back and listen to it again uninterrupted. But I have to talk about these two verses. Kicking around on a piece of ground in your hometown, waiting for someone or something to show you the way. You know, you are bored and life seems uninteresting, and you're waiting for an answer. And I feel like it's a part of like the how would I put it now? A part of the problem, or a part of the problem of how we've currently constructed our society and how we've taught people to think or not to think. We somehow, because we were our agency is taken away from us, because people don't say chart your own path and choose your own life. They say that, but like honestly, I don't think they mean it. And so, you know, because they've taken your ability to find your own answers, you're waiting for somebody to give you the answers or something to happen for you to, for you to now understand what you ought to be doing in your life. And I feel like that's what happens when a lot of people look at their lives and they think to themselves they're a failure. Like nobody came and said, "Oh, now is the time you need to open an investment account, and now is the time you need to start exercising and start eating right, because you won't be young forever." You're not a failure, though. You're not a failure. You're not. I feel like there are a lot of people who share this sentiment of missing the starting gun, and trust me, if you feel that way, you are not alone. And I said this in Comfortably Numb, but it's just the music confesses that you're not crazy. Even though it starts out by saying I'm crazy or whatever in that part and speak to me, we are all crazy. Well, I am at least. At least you know that you and a bunch of people who like this music or like the song, we're all crazy together. And it resonates with us for one reason or another.